In this session, I'm going to show you how to find a profitable niche in the specific niche of dessert cookbook, sugar-free cookbook. This is the subject of our class today, to create a recipe book with AI, artificial intelligence. But using AI is not just specifically for recipe books, of course. You can also create other books. We will see it later. But you can create books for kids, for example, with stories, and create wonderful images with software that we will see together later in the class. Also, if you wish to create a book with cars, for example, you can write text with AI and create images too. So you have a very large number of options with AI. Here in this class we will go specifically for a sugar-free cookbook, but you will see that you have a lot of recipes cookbook. This is a large niche, so we need to niche down and choose a specific niche to have less competition. So for example, if I put recipe book, I have 10,000 results, which is a lot. But if I put, for example, recipe book diet, like the keto diet recipe book, you have 40,000 results, which is a very popular diet nowadays. So we will go for our sugar-free dessert cookbook, which has less results, like 662 results. That's a small niche and a popular niche because you see that it's selling and you have less competition than keto, and you even have keto dessert cookbook. So if I choose a smaller niche, I have more options to be on the first page. In this class we will see this specific niche, but you can obviously create something else. For example, if I put Ninja Foodie recipe book, Ninja Air Fryer recipe book, it can be very interesting to go for something very specific. And the Ninja Air Fryer is very, very popular, and you can see that you don't have so many results and it's selling. Okay, so you can compete with all of them. And you will see that it's very easy to create those recipes. So how can I know if something is selling? I won't go for the sponsored here because obviously they pay to be here. But if I go on this one, Ninja Air Fryer Cookbook, it was published not so long ago. If I go here, you can see that it's 35,000 on all the books in Amazon, which is a really great ranking. So you can see that it's selling, okay, and it's not on a very, very competitive niche. So this is totally doable. You will see on Amazon that it's very easy to find new ideas of niches. You don't have to be so smart and to look for hours. You go, for example, in Midwest US cooking, food and wine, which is a category, and you will see what is selling, and you can adapt your recipes to what is selling. For example, crockpot American, to be specific with a region in the US, for example, Minnesota, and you have the Midwest, Wisconsin, Chicago, and you have a lot of options to sell on Amazon, honestly. If I go back on my sugar-free recipe dessert cookbook, you have also for diabetics, which is also a very specific niche. If I click on the first one, you see that the ranking is also excellent, less than 40,000. Okay, and if I go again, diabetic and sugar-free cooking, you have also the list, and you can adapt your book. You see the covers are quite good, and you have after 50, which is a very specific niche. Okay, so you see my point here. If I go back on this product, for example, and I check here, you see independently published. It means that this is from KDP, what we are doing right now. And you see that you have 105 pages. So 105 pages in color. Obviously, you can publish in black and white, but for a recipe book, it's better to have images and to be in color. If I go here on KDP royalty calculator, I will put the link in the resources of this video. I can calculate what are the royalties here for this book. So this is a paperback, standard color interior with white paper. In inches, it's 8.5 per 11. On Amazon.com, 105 pages. And you see that the price is $12.99. And I can check. So this publisher has around $2.38 per copy, which is quite correct. Just for curiosity, when you see the products related to this item, you see that you have many people publishing the same kind of things. Gus Andrews, Grace Miles, Margaret Salt, Stella Adams. It looks like there are some like pen names. And if I click on the name of the author, you can see that he only published one book. I bet that if I do the same on other, for example, if I take that one and I click on Eugene Okash, you see that same thing. He only has one book. So I think there are pen names, and it can obviously be the same person publishing all kind of different covers and different titles with the same niche. Okay, this is maybe a strategy, I'm not sure, but it looks like it's the same kind of publishing strategy, and the ranking is excellent. In this class, I will talk about the dessert cookbook without sugar. Let's keep and stay on this example. So I will show you in the next session how to create very easily a recipe. So it's not complicated. You see, when you have like 100 recipes in a book, you can think it's very long to create, but with the AI, the advantage is that it's very easy and quick. Okay, so I see you in the next session to create the first recipe.